Hello again.
Hi there.
You know what I was going to ask you?
What?
How many hours of TV do you watch a week?
About 4 to 5.
Well, that's rubbish.
How so?
Well, when people come up and ask you in the street how many, you know, people that do the surveys and that
Sure.
kind of thing, they ask you how many hours you watch. People generally say 4 to 5.
Fair enough.
When in point of fact, they're watching 50 at least.
Well, people generally, as you say, are crazy nuts for watching that much TV, and you'd never catch me watching that much TV in a week.
So you're claiming 4 to 5?
4 to 5 tops.
Okay. Tell me what you watch.
Well, I'll take in Blind Date, religiously. 1 flick a week in Barry Norman.
Well, I'll give you that. That is 4 to 5 hours. Well, do you watch Star Trek?
Oh, every night.
Every night?
7 nights, yeah.
That's 7 hours right away.
Okay, I concede that.
What about Animal Hospital?
Oh, yeah, all those furry little animals. Can't miss that.
Do you watch the news?
Yeah, I watch the news.
And the big doubler at the weekend?
Yeah, plus the news at 10.
Right, so that's 4.5 hours there right away as well.
Right, you got that too, I'll give
What
you
about
that.
The Simpsons?
Well, who doesn't? Who doesn't watch that?
Okay. What about football?
Yeah, a couple of games a week.
Couple of games at 90 minutes a week?
Yeah.
Changing rooms?
All the soaps, apart from Emmerdale, obviously.
Obviously, right.
You know what I mean?
What about Gladiators?
Gladiators, watch that. Big Breakfast, all the Fly on the Walls, Casino, the boat one, all that, yeah.
Family Fortunes?
Family Fortunes, the cooking programmes, the Channel 4 doubleheader, 15 to 1 and Countdown, and watch that.
Right. And you told me you watched that Des O'Connor thing the other night?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Let me rephrase the question. How many hours of TV are you not watching?
About 4 to 5.
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Piffle, the celebrity game show that aims to set tongues wagging. I'm your host, Grant Marshall. I'll be postulating, pondering and calling the shots and also making sure that our contestants here don't say anything too saucy. Okay, let's meet the team. And our celebrity team captain is Tom Lewis. Tom presents the weather on Grampian TV. What's the forecast like there, Tom, my old friend?
Scattered laughter, Grant, followed by brief intervals of guffawing.
Tremendous. OK, Tom, who's your piffle, patter, punter partner for today, then?
Well, Grant, my piffle, patter, punter partner today is Jean Gillespie, and Jean is a nurse, and she works in Stob Hill Hospital in Glasgow.
And I understand you recently got married, Jean.
Yes, and we got married in Jamaica.
Irie! Yeah, man! Irie! Yeah, man! So I understand that the wedding didn't go without a hitch.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, do tell us, Jean.
Well, we got married in Jamaica. No sooner had we arrived than Brian fell and twisted his ankle.
Twisted his ankle, very. Oh, dear.
Well, anyway, we get to the hotel and he had to go to his bed upstairs in the hotel room. So I went downstairs to the dining room on my own to get my tea because I hadn't twisted my ankle. Anyway, I got a lovely bit of fish done in coconut and I lifted an extra pudding.
Wow, enjoying your honeymoon there, eh, Jean?
No, the extra pudding was for Brian. It was a cherry pineapple thing. I knew he'd love it. Anyway, I got upstairs back to the room and when I got in, and 2 robbers had broken into the room. They turned the whole place upside down. Stole her clothes, all her money. The walls were caked in blood, and there's Brian lying in the middle of the bed, shaking like a leaf. They'd slit his throat for ear to ear.
Oh, tremendous! OK, Jean, let's play Piffle.
The mates get a swatch at ribbons. You need ribbons today, no?
The ribbons will not be round to Tuesday, sweetheart. Is that you?
That's us.
Hello.
Hello there.
And you are?
I'm Ronald Villiers.
Ronald Villiers, right. And who are you with?
I'm with Widdicombe Pump.
All right. Right. Now, did they tell you what we're doing here today?
They briefed me all about it. It's about cartoons and that, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. It's a cartoon. It's Mickey the Mole and Sammy the Seagull, and you're auditioning for the part of Sammy the Seagull.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you what we're not looking for from Sammy the Seagull. You don't want him to be like Donald Duck.
All right.
Or Daffy Duck.
All right.
Yes,
Fine.
yes. In fact, I've got a little... Just have that. What he
Oh,
looks
look
like.
at that.
Yes,
That's
with
great.
the big feet.
That's
and
for
the...
kids.
That's right, yes, and the
Aye.
beak.
Gotcha.
But you, as the artist, will be bringing your own voice to the character.
Right, my own voice. Right.
Yes, yes.
That's
all right.
fine.
So we'll have a little bash at it.
Right, well, no problem. Go
Well,
on.
another thing that's probably worth explaining to
Right.
you is that Mickey the Mole is a little bit of a gangster type.
Right, he's a gangster.
Yes, he's a gangster type.
Right.
And
Based
Sammy
on
the
a
Seagull...
cartoon, right. Right.
And Sammy the Seagull,
Right.
he's sort of more of a... He's sort of naive and innocent. And...
And stupid, that kind of...
No, he's not stupid.
No, he's not stupid, no.
But do you want a glass of water?
No, I'm all right.
Right. Ready to go?
Yeah.
OK, right.
Do you want me to in the microphone? Right.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there?
That's really good. Right. Absolutely pelting. Right. Here.
Right. That was a little bit camp.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay, right.
Just remember the great cartoons. The voice is always pushed to the edge.
Right.
Yeah?
You want me to do a cartoon voice?
Yes, cartoon voice would be nice. But don't hold back,
Just
Ronald.
make it up.
Just make it up and let yourself go.
Right up to the edge.
Right up to the edge. That's right.
Right up to the
That's
edge.
it. Right, we'll try again. Ready?
Okay.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there?
Right, that was a little bit like Smoking, wasn't it, from The Mask, the Jim Carrey film?
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, well, it was a little bit... We don't want to use a catchphrase that's already had a lot of success.
Was
and
that his catchphrase?
Popularity, yes.
Soaking?
No, it was Smoking. It's just that you did it in the same style.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you said soaking in the style of smoking.
Aye,
It's
right.
just...
Right, you want me to do it again? Right, I'm ready.
Hey, Sammy, what's the weather like up there? Absolutely soaking wet! Pelting the rain!
It's all right, we're off. Thank you. Right. You did very well.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for coming.
Soaking wet!
Oh.
So then I gets another doctor in. A woman doctor, aye. She starts to take the bandage off my leg to have a look at the wound. Oh, it's totally scabbed up. It's like the top of lasagna. Aye, a meat lasagna. It's all yellow and purple and brown, but with a kind of crust. So the doctor has a right kick at it, and it's a good job, because it's all that whiffy way, you know. It turns out it's totally infected. Aye. Seemingly I've not to poke the lavy brush down the bandage to scratch at it. That's what I'm saying, my scab's infected. Aye, well, she's gave me some cream to shift the pus. To shift the pus! Anyway, no, I can't hear you. I'm losing the signal. I'll speak to you later. You two. No, I'm not saying it. Somebody might hear me. Right, bye. What?
Hello. Mr. Gallagher, isn't it?
That's right, aye. Yes.
Sit down. So, you wanted to discuss a business loan?
Yes.
Well, would you like to talk me through it?
Well, basically, it's sports socks.
Sports socks?
Yes, my plan is to sell sports socks.
Just sports socks?
I'll be sticking pretty exclusively to the sports socks, yes.
You have a premises in mind?
Yes, Argyle Street in Glasgow. Glasgow.
Right, so is it a freehold or a stall within a complex?
No, it's Argyle Street itself, mate, you know. A couple of crates outside the Marks and Spencer's.
Will you not get trouble off the council or the police?
No. You see, with my business partner, Davey, you know, keeping the edge here, I can pretty much scarp under the crates, you know, if you get cloaked.
Have you a business strategy?
Yes. Sports socks. There are your sports socks. £2 for £1 now. £2 for £1 now. There are your sports socks.
Well, it seems fairly low risk with no appreciable overheads. OK, well, we'll get the paperwork rolling. If I could just offer you a wee bit of advice concerning diversifying your product base, though.
What's that?
Gas lighters. Do you love it or do you love it? A genuine Rennie Mackintosh tea strainer, if you will.
Oh, Gary, it's an utter darling, totally tosh.
Oh, may we, James, and I trust you'll be coming round for your tea in the Glasgow style?
Does the Pope wear a mitre? Now, tell me, Gary, where'd you pick it up? At some little antiques fair?
Indeed, I did not, James. I picked it up doing the barrows.
Oh, the barrows.
Well, it was tagged at £90, but I managed to haggle the stallholder down to 85.
Well, that's the beauty of the barrows.
And he threw in an anthology of Robbie Burns' love poetry.
Oh, I love Robbie Burns.
I thought, murder policeman, what a bargain. Oh, and the stallholder, a real Glasgow man.
A Glasgow ticket?
Absolutely full of the banter. In fact, as he rapped him, he looked me straight in the eye and said, I saw you coming.
Oh, the Glasgow banter doing the barrows.
Oh, Scotland, Scotland, proud nation one and all. Scotland, Scotland, was slightly off the wall. Where else in the world would anyone else put up with Bottomley Paul? Scotland, Scotland, the variety bill of the ball. Variety acts from all over the land are here for you tonight. To make you laugh and make you cheer at all that Scottish shite. So sit you down and cootie in and see some funny things. If it just needs on it to be your cup of tea, the crankies are on at the Kings. Okay.
Oh, you're in? Oh, you're supposed to come and meet me there, Jack. We were going to go and look at that new econo buy shop. You know what happened to you?
I got this new PC this morning. That's me hooked up to the internet, eh? I've been on it all morning.
Hey, you wanting with one of them?
You're going to need to drag yourself into the 21st century, boy. This is where it is, eh? This is a vibe. It's happening, you see? That's me connected. And get this. I've got a new girlfriend in Baltimore.
Girlfriend? Baltimore? We'll never see you, Jack. Well, you not be coming to the bowling anymore.
You've still not grasped it, have you? See, with this computer here, I can talk to anybody in the world, you see? I can even find you a girlfriend, get you some of that cyber sex, you know?
Ooh, cyber sex? What's that, then?
Dirty talk on the computer, you know? Virtual humping. I had some this morning.
That sounds smashing. Give us a shot now.
What you're doing there? I've got a woman on at the moment for Florida. Right? Kathy's her name. Right? Watch this. She's a librarian. Let me see. Victor, my friend, is here. He would like a word. Hello, Victor.
Oh, right, let us in there.
Hey.
Aye, come on.
Short,
What did you do? Just type this?
That's all you do. Just
Right.
type in
Yeah.
there.
There's the H key. I'm going to type hello, you see. There's the E.
Oh, come out the road. You'll be there all day at this bloody rate. Right. I'll type, you dictate.
Right. Type, hello, Kathy. Is it your nookie you're after?
I'm not typing that.
Oh, no.
Because you're jumping in too quick. You can't do that. You've got to take your time to do it, you see?
Well, ask her about the weather, then.
Right, what's the weather like?
Oh, hey, bikini weather, eh? See, she's ganting for it, Jack. I told you she was ganting for it. Type that.
Type
Are
what?
you ganting for it?
No!
Just type it out. Come on.
There you are. She's saying aye. Well, she's asking you if you want it. Well, this is it, isn't it? Right, what do you want to say? What do you want to say, Victor?
Well, I'm a wee bit uncomfy there, Jack, you know.
Hey?
Well, here's me about to get my knack king, and you're sitting there right in the middle of it all, you know, typing, like a virtual gooseberry.
Well, there you are. She's asking you if you want your oats now. Look at that. You want your oats. Come on, are we getting into this or no? What'll I type back?
Oh, turn your head away there and type aye.
Oh, I can't decide which one. They all look so tasty.
Let me help you, madam. Wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Keep moving here, right behind us.
I'm not going to make it.
Look, get a grip of yourself, will you? All we gotta do is keep moving. We get down to the beach, we get on the boat, and we're out of here. Put your arm around me neck. Now keep moving, will you? Come on, Gary.
Oh, no. Listen, this is stupid, John. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead weight. Save yourself.
Are you sure? I'll see you, Gary. I'll see you.
John.
What?
You're going to leave me?
Well, that's what you said. I'm going to the boat.
You're not going to drag me to the boat?
Well, that's what you said. You said go on without you. Save yourself, that's what you said.
How long have we known each other?
Oh, you want me not to leave you? You want me to drag you down the boat?
Yeah.
Look, Gary, mate. Why did you say leave you then?
I didn't mean it.
Look, Gary, this is a war, mate. Look, they're bombing the tree line. The enemy's right on the bloody tail here. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to leave you? Or do you want me to drag you down the boat?
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you what. I'll pop you in the back of the head. Bang, bang, it'll be all over in a couple of seconds. You won't feel it.
Bang, bang. Oh, no, 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 I don't fancy that, mate. There's got to be another option.
Well, unless a bloody taxi comes, we haven't got any options.
Go without me. Go on.
Maybe I can do something. Maybe I can help.
Just go before it's too late.
Gary, you'll die in a hero, mate. I'll see ya.
John!
Bishop!
Right, Betty, memories of VE Day. Take us back to that time, your recollections.
You see, Charlie was due back on the Friday, so Rose and I goes down the Tuesday afternoon. Well, we'd no where to stay, but we had an idea that what we'd do is go to a dance hall and pick ourselves up a couple of fellas and go home and stay with them, you know?
Yes. Go on.
See, to get fellas, any lassie knows you've got to dress all suggestive and look as if you're going to put out at the drap of a hat, you know? Now, Rose was never one for wearing knickers, and well, everybody knew I just wore mine to keep my ankles warm. Hangouts used to cry us, but we weren't caring.
Betty.
Oh, sorry, son. Tea time show, I know you told me.
That's okay. So, Betty, the celebrations themselves, a happy time for one and all?
Oh, aye, heady days. I'll never forget them. I mind one time I picked up this Irish fella, and, well, he'd managed to miss out in the draft on account of the size of his feet. You know, he had big feet, and we teased him something rotten about that, because you know what they say about a man with big feet. Big feet, big...
Betty.
The one that rang either. Like a big Clydesdale he was. He sorted me and Rose out. Oh, we were absolutely ruined. We're both walking about like Groucho Marx for days.
So your husband, Betty, the man of your dreams, your love, was returning home to your arms. Tell us about the meeting.
Well, it didn't start off too well, because I was 2 hours late on account of these Frenchmen we met.
Celebrating?
No, riding, son.
That's enough.
But wait, that's not the best yet, because Rose starts to complain that she's feeling itchy. And right enough, I'd nearly clawed my front end off myself. If we got to meet my man, and Rose and I were absolutely hoaching with the crabs. Run with them, so we were.
Thanks, Betty. Thanks.
Of course, I smit at him with them and all.
Hi, Ford. It's Billy. Listen, I was just... quicksand!
It's good being on the telly, isn't it?
Oh, 40, it's great.
Yeah. See if you weren't on the telly. Name something else you would like to be.
Oh, good question. Squid.
Squid?
Yeah, I'd like to be a squid. Well, you see, a squid doesn't have to tolerate the bores of the ocean, you know? A squid could be swimming along, talking to a trout. You know, the trout's going on and on about the dangers of fishermen's hooks. The squid gives him a blast of ink from between his butt cheeks and just goes, your pad is ringing, I'm out of here.
That's a nice thought.
Hello. Did you know that God is...
You could use that at parties if you're cornered by some guy. Just give him a blast of ink and go off to the kitchen, you know?
No, when I asked you what else you wanted to be, I didn't mean something for the animal kingdom. I meant, you know, what would you like to be? What kind of job would you do?
An inventor.
Oh, an inventor, that'd be great, wouldn't it? You could seek out the world's ills and invent something to fix it.
Everybody in America wants to be an inventor.
Aye. Oh, those rocket guys, the guys invent the rockets in their backyards and all that.
Yeah, they get a rocket kit out of Omni magazine or New Scientist Weekly and build it in their backyard and launch themselves into space.
They pay 40 or 50 grand for the privilege too.
Crazy.
But we're not the kind of guys.
You'd never catch us doing something like that.
No. Here's a name with a built-in snigger.
Who's that?
Clive Sinclair.
You can't say that without sniggering. Clive Sinclair.
I like Clive, though.
Oh, Clive Sinclair. Now, there's always a place for Clive Sinclair on this show. That man is a trooper for it.
Oh, he certainly is. You know what he's working on at the moment?
What's that?
A flying car.
Good luck to him. What was it he invented again?
He invented the Spectrum 28 computer. I mean, that made him a lot of money, but he's had some turkeys since then.
Oh, yes, plenty o' turkeys. What was that thing, the TV?
Well, he had a little miniature TV in the market, but Sony had him humped because they had a wee tiny toty TV.
So he kicked his butt.
Yeah, because he had a big TV like a size of a house brick.
Couldn't carry it about.
No.
And then what was the other thing? The bike?
Oh, he came up with some sort of... Oh, the C5.
C5. Yeah, C5 was no good, was it?
Disastrous.
You never saw them in the shops.
No, you did not.
But you see, he's moved on from the C5 to another bike. I'm not sure what it's called. We'll call it the Sinclair C6.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. No, it's the X bike, he's called it.
That's right, with the kinetic energy. Now, this makes the C5 look like the penny farthing. Now, what this thing does is it stores energy from coming down hills, and then when you're going up a hill, you flick a switch, and up you go. You don't have to pedal.
Wait a minute, that's exactly the kind of bike I'm looking for, obviously. I mean, I don't like pedalling. Who likes pedalling?
You're going past people up that hill, and they're pedalling like lunatics, and you're just gliding past them with your feet up on the bar.
So let me get this right. This is all stored inside a dynamo.
That's right.
And it just powers you?
Yeah.
Without pedalling?
That's right. So you build up the energy coming down the hill, and you use it going up the hill. But it was a flop, because he launched it in a really bad country.
Where?
Holland.
Tonight at 11:15, continuing our season of tartan briefs, the harrowing tale of tuberculosis-ridden Clydeside in The Doctors.
My God, Willie. You're the colour of clay and your head's the size of a Jaffa orange. You can't go on like this. We'll need to get you seen to.
Tartan briefs. Look on the bright side. At least they're short.
OK, Richard. Back in 10 seconds. Put your buddy faggot. Cue music, and it's the hi-fi we're starting with.
OK, no problem.
Now, we need 2 minutes on the hi-fi before the next product, so do you think you can manage that, Richard?
Yes.
And you're on.
Hi there, welcome back to QSC. You join us for Hi-Fi Time, and we've got some terrific pieces of equipment here on the show for you today. Not least of all the Venga 5-stack CD system here, the Saracen CD system. Venga products, of course, coming a little later on in the day. What's coming up?
It's Hi-Fi Hour.
Well, it's Hi-Fi Hour right here on QSC. Lots of things to see, not least of all, of course, the
compact display.
Compact disc player, which is a little cracker. I was playing with it earlier on, couldn't get it out of my hands.
And the 3-for-1 remote control.
And of course, the 2-for-1 remote control. Let's talk about this system here. Of course, it has the bass on the front there, which is great for the boom, boom, boom that the kids like so much today.
Go back and say 3-for-1.
And of course, the 5-stack CD systems
say
on
3-for-1, Richard.
as I mentioned earlier on. And of course, get a load of this karaoke. For all those parties at the
Richard,
weekend.
go back and say 3-for-1 remote control and not 2-for-1. We'll
if
get
you're in
bloody
on your own
calls.
and you fancy a sing-song.
Oi.
Now, the matte black finish that it has here, of course, is compatible with any soft finishes of today. The kind of things you would have in your house is going to fit in. And
say 3-for-1.
No, where else are you going to find such a system other than right here on QSC?
Say 3-for-1,
especially
Richard.
at this price.
You better
75.
go back and bloody say it.
In my ear now, of course, they're telling me 75%
Say 3-for-1
of
before
all
the break, or I will come down there and I will kick your
gone.
ass, Richard.
And so if you want to get your hands on
I
this,
will
please
kick your
do
ass.
give us a call on...
I will kick you into the middle of next week.
3-for-1!
Wow, that was great. You know, lying here like this makes me think about how close we've become. I don't know...
Is that a fish fine?
No. Fish fine's Tuesday.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Has your agent phoned you yet?
No, I would have said something, wouldn't I have?
What's that you're reading, Nancy boy?
Who are you calling Nancy boy?
I'm calling you Nancy boy, reading that Poncy Nancy glossy magazine.
Oh, and you don't read magazines now?
I read men's magazines about motors, engines, cigars, naked birds and that.
I read them and all, but right now I'm reading this, right?
What is it?
Hello.
Garbage.
Garbage or no, I'm reading it right.
What for?
I might get a sniff of some acting work. This tells me who's up to what, who's working and who's no.
How do you mean?
We'll take that skinny bastard out of that West End musical.
That Cliff Richard face twat?
Aye.
What's he up to?
He's dating that anorexic bit Affy Corey.
I'd love to knife me too.
Me and all.
Who's that?
That's that poof that's made all the records.
Oh, I'd love to batter that punch round about the head with an iron bar.
Aye, batter him right in the thrapple with a bottle of Tizer.
Right, you want to squint at my copy of the stage?
Aye.
Right, there you go. Give your hello.
There you are.
Right.
Nae bother.
Cheers.
All right. I see they're auditioning for Puss in Boots in Kirkcaldy.
Pish.
Wank, wank, good guy, wank, good guy, wank, wank.
Now just take it easy and go from the start.
OK. Around 9:30, I parked my car in the drive as usual, and I noticed that my bedroom curtains were closed. My husband's away on business, so there'd been nobody in the house all day to close them. Well, I never thought any more of it, but when I got into the house, I noticed it was really cold. It was freezing. Well, the back door was open, and I could hear noises coming from somewhere in the house. So I was really frightened, so I went into the kitchen, and I got one of the big knives, and I went to the bottom of the stairs, took my shoes off, and I started to go up the stairs really slowly, step by step. When I got to the top of the stairs, the bedroom door was closed. So I reached out, I grabbed the handle, and I opened the door, and there was nobody in the bedroom. But I could feel a presence sort of behind me. So I turned round really slowly.
Collins, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Sergeant, couldn't resist.
This woman's had a very nasty scare. She's come in here for help. Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
Sorry, honest.
Well, that's enough. This is a very serious case. Enough of your larking around.
Sergeant!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Fielding. I apologise for PC Collins' behaviour. And so will he, Collins.
Sorry.
Now, Mrs. Fielding, if you'd care to continue.
Right, well, as I was saying, I turned round to see what was behind me. And there was a man standing there. A huge man with big tattooed hands, and he was wearing a mask.
What kind of mask?
It was a clown's mask.
Was it anything like this?
Nice cardigan.
You too, fella. Ah, the traditional end-of-show cardies.
I've got an inventor for you.
Who's that?
Victor Kayam.
Oh, Victor... Now, there's a name. There's a name, eh? Victor Kayam was the master, whereas Clive Sinclair was merely the pupil.
Yeah, I like that thing he invented for up your nose, the nose clipper. You could also clip your ear hairs with it. Up your nose, in your ear. Up your nose, in your ear.
Embarrassing, but genius.
Yeah.
And you know that every single year come Christmas time, Victor Kayam's going to be on our TV selling his brand new product. In 2008, he'll be there at Christmas. Hi, I'm Victor Kayam. Buy my new Remington 9 blade.
Fantastic. I'll be first in the queue.
The first blade introduces itself to the hair.
The second blade comes along and whisks the hair away.
The third blade whisks away the bit of stubble that the second blade failed to whisk.
And the fourth blade comes along and pours a little aftershave down the hole where the hair used to be.
I'll queue for that.
You see, the thing is, Victor Kayam's an American, you know, and they've got catchphrases in America.
What was his catchphrase again?
I like the product so much I bought the company.
That's what Clive Sinclair's missing. That's why he fails. He doesn't have a catchphrase. We should come up with one for him.
Like what?
Hi, I'm Clive Sinclair.
Don't laugh.
Good night.
Godspeed.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. I tell you already. You see, that's the thing about boulders, you've got to watch them all the time. It's not that, it's the mess they leave, you know what I mean? I mean, you're away at your work and you come back in, you've got, you know what I mean, just a squad of mess to get ready. See, that's the thing about builders. My brother's a builder, and he says to me, you've got to be wide for all the moves.
Chewing the fat, but I mean really chewing it. You know, chewing it.